Hey guys, it's operations time. We're going to be going out to our new tanker facility, Titan Transfer, whatever I'm going to end up calling it. But we got to wait for our local Santa Ana train here to run by us right now. We're sitting in the background. We're going to be taking 3 tanker cars. One of them's an older one. I brought it out of retirement just because I'm short on tanker cars, so don't mind the older Santa Fe tanker car in the back. It's going to be replaced with newer cars shortly. But alright, we've got our local 44, I'm going to be calling it, is out of the way. We can make our way out of the yard here in Los Nitos UP yard in Santa Fe Springs, California. We'll make our way over to La Mirada, which is where our tanker facility is located. You can see our Santa Fe tanker car there. We're going to be dropping these 3 tankers off, and then we've got a couple unfinished coil loads here on the flat car and actually inside the gondola. Those are going to be going out to another facility in a different video. So we're making our way into La Mirada here. We got to stop, let the conductor flip over our turnout, get it unlocked, and we can head into the incoming spur. Now technically you can see the facility in the foreground there with the new tanker truck getting fueled up or loaded up with whatever he's getting loaded up with. But yeah, technically these spurs are trailing spurs, so it's going to be a pretty straightforward shoving maneuver. And we have a little bit of a railroad right-of-way as we come into the area ahead of Royal Plywood, if you recall. So we're going to pull forward past the turnout. You can see there's the track in the foreground that runs back to the right into the facility. And we're going to temporarily drop off our 2 additional cars that we got, the flat car here and the gondola. We're going to drop them off right over here on the incoming, I guess I'll call it an industrial lead. You can see the engine has already pulled forward just to clear that turnout back behind us. We've got just enough space for the GP40 and the GP38 and our 3 tanker cars. About 6 or 7 feet to spare right there. You can see we're right on the turnout there. So conductor's jumped out there, he's flipped it over for us. We're going to start shoving back. And initially what we're going to do is we're going to drop these 3 incoming cars. The syrup car, the Procore car, and our pulled out of mothball retirement Santa Fe car. We're going to drop them off on the railroad right-of-way. That's technically outside of the industry. It could actually be a 3rd spur for the industry, but for right now it's still owned by the railroad. So we're going to drop those guys off. We're going to shove them back into that spur. Then we'll pull forward and then back into the industry. We're going to pick up 2 cars out of the industry. And those 2 cars are 2 new tankers that I recently acquired. You can see them right there. Got them lightly weathered up and got our safety striping on them. They did not come with those safety stripes. And if you haven't seen a post that I posted on my channel there, I had a little preview picture of the facility there. You can see some new stuff there, including that tanker truck. And we've got a couple of Walters kits. We've got the loading racks. Just one of them is built so far. And then we've got the fueling facility there where the truck is sitting in. Got that finished up this past weekend. Look at that, it's like Star Trek. He just beamed over to the turnout. I think I'll have to use a different transition there for that video. And we still got our two guys on the back of the GP40 supervising. Alright, we'll grab this car. That spur that we're coming in on, I'm going to call that spur number 1. And then we've got the additional spur. That'll be number 2. There you can see it there. And the one closest to us at the bottom of the screen there with the Santa Fe car, that's our right-of-way. So we've got 2 tanker cars we're picking up. This one here off spur 1, and we've got another one off screen to the right on spur 2. So grab these 2. And then pull out and drop off our 3 additional cars that we're dropping off. There's that Star Trek conductor beaming in again. He's flipped the switch there to let us get into spur number 2. Grab that second car. All right, we'll pull forward. Technically head out of the facility. We'll grab our 3 drop-offs. And then drop those guys off. Now the way I have it set up here is that I'm going to be using sort of chemical oil, kerosene. Things like that are going to go on spur number 1. And then perishable items like lard and oil, meaning cooking oil, are going to go on spur number 2. Or the corn syrup car that we're going to be dropping off. So that one will be going on number 2, sort of the middle spur. That conductor was so fast I didn't even see him. He's got us swapped over to the right-of-way. We'll grab our drop-offs here. So the plan is to have the entire facility generally paved. The prototype facility actually has asphalt. Fairly new looking asphalt too if you look on Google Maps and zoom into the facility that I'm modeling this off of. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. Although since I'm limited on space here, I have a driveway that goes into this facility off to the right of the screen there, but there's not a lot of room for the trucks and stuff that will be getting fueled or loaded here to actually turn around. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do sort of a U-turn or U-shaped driveway that comes into the facility. So I have 2 of them, kind of one right about here. So the tanker trucks that come in to get loaded up will come in either side and don't have to do a U-turn or maneuver inside of the facility to get out. All right, we've dropped off our syrup car on spur 2. So I have to pull forward again, have the conductor flip over that one turnout. And we'll drop the additional 2 cars. One of them is sulfuric acid, and that old Santa Fe car is lubricating oil. At least that's what's labeled on the side of the cars. You can see our loading ramp, dock, whatever it's called there, with the yellow trim around the top there and the black hose coming down. We're going to have 3 more of those in the facility. Alright, we've dropped off our cars. That was pretty straightforward. Now we're going to come out of the facility here, switch over and grab our 2 other cars, the flatbed and the gondola. You can see those coils in both of those cars. Currently not finished, they're just put together. Haven't gotten to painting them or cleaning them up a little bit. I was too busy this weekend working on that loading dock, the tank loading facility thing. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that quick and looking good, I think, operating session here in that facility. Look forward to making more progress on it this week. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell button to get notified when I post new videos like this. Operations videos and layout updates as I build my Southern California, Orange County, Union Pacific HO scale layout. Thanks guys, till next time, take care.